Right, good morning guys. Welcome back to Westcliff Koi Pond. This is just going to be a short, really, an introductory video, just to sort of explain. I'll tell you about our little visit yesterday over to Twisted Towers to see Vince. It was a very good day, very enjoyable. Not only was it a visit to Vince, it's quite educational as well, because you know he tells you sort of bits and pieces that newbies wouldn't really know, you know. It's quite informative, very informative in fact. So I think for starters we're going to be changing our food, our fish food from Kazuri. What is it? I don't know what we use, I've again forgot that now. But Vince told us another food what to get, so Saki Akari we're feeding at the moment. And that's a little bit too much for them at the moment during the winter months, and too expensive, so we'll be changing that. Also, while we was there, I'm only doing this as an introductory video, just to let you know what went on yesterday. Looking at pond's empty, no got no fish. They're all sitting here hiding under the waterfall. So because the video ended a bit abruptly yesterday, because while we was over there, Dave was there from Koi Karma, and I was talking about my camera, what I'm using here, and he told me to press the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button, it all went off. As I say, I've got no editing facility on here. But I tell you what, this old Herringate, I did say when I put it up, this pulls across to stop the herons, and I did say when I put it up that it would do two things. It would act as a leaf guard as well. Oh boy, look at them leaves. Look. Absolute excellent leaf guard. So yeah, so while I was over at Vince yesterday, he gave me a fish to bring home with me. So I was out here last night after an horrendous journey home. Hasten to had, yes, got stuck on the M3 as a lorry broken down on the slip road to the M4. I think it was the M4 going off to Heathrow. So that was horrendous. Stuck there for 40 minutes. Then we got down to Dartford, stuck at Dartford for another 15 or 20 minutes. Then from Dartford onto the A13, and it was horrendous. Right the way up to the 127. So it topped up taking us 3.5 hours to get home. So I was straight in the door with my new fish that Vince gave me. He's sitting right down there on the bottom with the boys. He seemed happy enough. So straight home. I was out here, bowled him up, got the air stone in. Obviously I put him in salt to 0.3 for 15 minutes. Came back out here, banged him in there and let him have a swim. I kept him in the bag, what Vince gave me first, kept him in there and just acclimated him in the, acclimated, you know the word, in there for 20 minutes. Then I put him in the salt bath with the air stone running. Whoops, there he is, whoop. Perhaps I might turn that off as well, might be able to see him a bit better. I've turned the air off but still can't see him. Ooh, what a lovely day. I tell you, I think it's been about 4 degrees overnight, and it's rather chilly out here. I might try the boys with a bit of food. And by the way, Vince, I've cleaned my lens off, all that fluff. It was like iron filings. You know when you get iron filings and they sort of track themselves to electric. It was like all iron filings all stuck round the lens. Oh, mind you, I've turned that waterfall off, but it's going to take a while for it to to stop and dribble out, I think. But what a day. Good day yesterday. Say going down to Vince's only 2 hours. 2 hours 5 perhaps. But that nightmare of a journey coming home. Boys don't look very happy, do they? That sudden drop again. Because I think it was about 12 and a half. And it's down at 10 again. So I'm going to put this video on, and straight after that I'm going to put the visit up to Vince's. I say this one's only going to be about 7 minutes, 8 minutes long, and I think the one at Vince's is only about 5 minutes. But say we was too busy chatting all day. It was only like the last half hour that we got the cameras out. But we had a laugh. Oh dear. I hate seeing them like that. Yeah, so I put this video in a bit late. I wanted to be out here earlier, but me and the wife spent the morning in bed with Vince. That's all right, don't worry. We got permission from Susan. And if you're wondering, don't worry about wondering, guys. Vince knows the story. I told him all about it yesterday. We often spend the morning in bed with Vince. It passes an hour away while I'm making tea. There he is. Whoops. See if I can zoom into him a bit. He's down there on the bottom with his new friends. Oh. He seems happy enough. He's acting exactly the same as all the others are acting. Flapping his little gills. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm getting a bit wet out here. I'll stand under the roof, under my pergola. Anyway guys, I'm going to end this one here. Put this on, and after this one I think I've got like 7 minutes of video, and because I can't edit, I've got no facility to edit, what you're seeing is what I'm doing. Yeah, so there's no editing. I've not cut nothing out, so I don't know if it's just our internet what's slow, but to load up 8 minutes normally takes about an hour and a half. So once this one goes on, hour and a half after this, we should be putting another one on over at Twisted Towers. So all being well, try to keep warm, guys. Don't use that central heating, and I'll see you on the next one.